The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you have the Dow up 2, the Nasdaq's down 2, S&P's are down 2, gold's trading up $1.60 at $12.57. You got silver up 2 cents, $17.53. Oil's down 57 cents, $50.22 a barrel. Oil numbers, I guess, come out tomorrow.
Yeah, you were saying Andy Hecht was telling you last night, and I guess it's a federal holiday, and some of maybe the reporting gets pushed back as it would any other Monday holiday.
Even though the market was open.
I know. What's up with that?
Totally, man. Bonds, the 10-year note down 7 ticks, 129.21. 30-year bond off half a point, 15 ticks, 163.28. And good old King Dollar. King Dollar's up 48 ticks, 97.74. We got the Fed minutes coming out at 2 o'clock. And we got action here, man. I mean, this thing, high volatility, and you can expect coming up to this 2 p.m. announcement. This is going to have high volatility.
It was a big day yesterday. You can't have, there's got to be at least the fear of volatility coming off a 200-point Dow day.
Exactly. And, it looks to me like whatever's in those minutes is that, the dollar made the full move higher. It's like, it looks to me like it's going to back down, and these bonds want to go higher, so it's going to be really... we'll see what's in it, but it looks to me like it's going to be a little dovish compared to what we are thinking right now.
Okay.
Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here at TFNN, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to know options upside down, that's the program. Earnings just started yesterday. They go full-blown next week. Kevin and Scott Connor, they're going to be putting on lots of trades educationally you can understand how these options move, particularly coming into earnings, after earnings, all of the above. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How's everybody doing?
Morning,
Doing
Kevin.
great, man. Yourself?
I'm good, thanks. Hey, before that Fed minutes, don't forget today, if you're watching the grains, you have a 12 o'clock your time, 11 o'clock Chicago time, world supply and demand numbers.
Yeah, the WASD report, right?
Number.
Yeah, that's Mr. Bink. Is it Mr. Binks? What's his? Beeks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But that'll never. So if you want to see some volatility in the grain, check the grains out at 11 o'clock when that number comes out, because this is an enormous crop coming out of the ground.
And so that's when you guys start doing your show too, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
Is that when?
Yeah.
Right at noon. So that'll be
that's
nice.
perfect.
Is that what you guys are going to be talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. We don't get to talk about grains too much on the show, but we'll be able to look at that this morning for sure.
Anytime there's news breaking and the market's going with that news, it's always cool to talk about what you can trade, what's out there, what's happening.
Big time. And so this is the last report of the year, right? The big report like you're talking about, right?
This is a big one, right? Because it's right as the crop's coming out of the ground. So
I see.
this is a big time
Make
of the year.
or break.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, and the bases are dropping across the board. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Very volatile morning though in the grains.
Awesome.
When that happens.
I love that movie, man.
If only you could have the crop report before
Turn
it
off
comes out.
those machines.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, that's that. What's amazing is that we've said this before, though. Every day it seems like there's something, but today between that WASD report and the Fed minutes, because Kevin, I'm looking at this. The King Dollar. I mean, that streak big time was up, and it was up over 250 ticks this morning, and it's only 38 now. It's like, okay, and it's made a huge move. So it's like,
Sure.
Okay, what's in those Fed minutes that?
It's spooking this dollar trade just a little bit, just causing a little pause.
It
in the
is.
dollar rally.
It
Right.
is. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh. And thinking about it, it's like,
it'll be an interesting morning, that's for sure.
yeah, there's no doubt. And Tommy and I were talking about it yesterday. I mean, the Fed cares about everything now, so maybe they're going to start caring about the pound, man.
Find out soon enough.
I thought it was real interesting that the gentleman that was, I forget his name now, who was involved in the Brexit.
Yes.
They're cheering the lower pound, the lower British pound over there, because they think he basically came out and said, all of for our potential customers in America, all Europe has just gotten cheaper.
Yes.
For you to come over here and buy our products,
right.
buy our services.
Right. Yeah.
I think they're happy that the pound is going down.
There's no doubt that it's going to make it much more competitive immediately, and I mean a lot of that was about that too. It was like, okay, things are expensive in Europe in a huge way. I mean, so that definitely changes the flavor. There's no doubt, man.
Yeah, we had some questions in our chat rooms yesterday. Is this sell-off because of Alcoa? I'm like, this has nothing to do with Alcoa.
Right.
This has everything to do with the dollar.
Yeah, right.
And the 10-year yield. But yeah, it's very, we love the give and take with customers, and slowly but surely we turn their focus to where they need to be focusing on.
Right.
And yesterday it was the dollar. That was what was really causing problems.
This is back to, and we've seen it before, the market absolutely hates a strong dollar right now. It takes conniptions in about 2 seconds. It's like, okay, I do not want to go up. And as we've been looking at the FTSE a lot, Kevin, and when you put the FTSE, everyone's talking about it's at highs. Well, when you put it in dollar terms, right, it's not even over the June 24th area.
Right.
Amazing. Right here, folks, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every trading day. Check it out on your cell phone, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Kevin, have a great one, safe one, and we can't wait for that program and that report coming out.
Always a pleasure, guys. Have a good day.
You too. Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Right now we get the Dow up 8. NASDAQ is down 1. S&P is down 2. We have the gold contract up $1.50. And coming into 2 o'clock, we're going to get some volatility.
It'll probably chill out and relax for the couple hours at least, come into it.
I expect that. And
I wouldn't expect huge action between 12 and 2 especially, where it's like so much is going to depend on that 2 o'clock, so why not wait? That's what everybody will kind of be thinking.
It is. Yeah. And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. You go over to our website at TFNN, see the banner, hit the banner, bring up the platform, because normally on a Wednesday we'd be sitting here trading oil, but the oil numbers won't come out till tomorrow.
Sure.
But what you can do is that
trade a lot of other things coming into 2 o'clock.
Before 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Exactly. What I'm thinking of doing, actually, if we bring this up for a second, I'm thinking of going into, I want to bring up the currency pairs.
Okay.
Because my take on this is that this dollar is topping out right here. And I haven't traded currencies in this in a long time. But this would be a nice time, whether you're bullish or bearish. I mean, because it's at the highs right now.
Okay.
And I would go.
So they have the pairings. What pairing would you?
I would go with the euro.
The euro US dollar?
Yeah. So I would expect and let's see. So it's good. There's a daily. Okay. So there's a 7 to 3, but there's a 3 p.m. Good. That's good.
Someone's pulling up the chart as well. These are the 3 p.m.s that are available. It looks like. So right now it's trading at about 110.
So you get 110,
290. And sorry, what were you looking? I would
be looking at the dollar's going down, the euro would go up against it. So 4 hours. The real question is going to be that. Let's see. So it's 110.28.
Yeah.
Let me just put this up here for a second. Okay, cool. Look at how close it is. That's pretty cool. So I would think that, 110.57. I'd be saying the euro is going up and the dollar would be going down. That would be the trade I'd do.
So you'd be bullish, looking for it to rise?
Yes.
To what level you're saying?
To 112. Yeah, you could get.
And where are you getting that?
I won't get it today. So where I'm going to August 31st low.
Okay.
But here, I got to get closer in.
Yeah, sure.
So if I get closer in, the first expansion up would be the high of yesterday, which is 110.61, which would be pretty good. I mean, that's 31 pips from where we are right now. So
yeah, so I'm just glancing around at which ones, I mean, here's one where it might split the middle. Yeah, so somewhat close. That has a floor of 109.25.
Yeah.
Ceiling of 111.75. You're getting in at 110.30. The market's at 110.28. There's your premium because your max loss is 105 versus your max profit at 145.
Right. And these are the dailies?
These are the dailies. I'm just looking again.
Yep.
And then, of course, this would be the one that has a much lower risk. But just looking at it, this one, the floor is actually 110.50. I think you only said it was going to like 110.60 something.
Yes.
And so we'd be getting in it almost at 110.60.
Okay.
That's
not good.
Yeah, there's, this is where people just want to be aware, right? It's like, oh, wow, you're only risking $9 to make 241. Well, that's great, but the market needs to rise almost to the level that you're hoping it gets to for you to just break even.
Right.
Now, so that's if you're looking for a much, much bigger move. Would that opportunity make sense?
Right.
Now let's take a look at what is over here. So these are the dailies.
Yeah.
But then, of course, they have the slightly smaller ones that recalibrate. I believe 7 a.m. versus the night before, which the dailies do.
That's right.
So this one has a little bit lower floor. So, you know, you can see where this, you really vary. So this one you're getting in at 110.40.
Right.
Right?
Now,
Straighten
see-
at 110.27. You're getting in at 110.40. You know, and
So
you're
you
only
still
listing
need some-
20. You still need
Right.
some juice, right?
You do.
Yeah.
You do. So my idea on this, folks, would be that you wouldn't. I don't plan on doing it until like almost 1:30, quarter or 2.
Cool.
Because what I'm looking for a shock in those.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You're just looking for a big move. Or are you
yeah.
surprised? And
I am. So it's like, okay, don't do it now because
I
that's
agree.
what
You're
I'm
going to be paying
banking.
time for premium
Right.
for market movement that you're really not even anticipating one way or the other. You
Right.
just open yourself up to. So why
Right.
pay premium to open yourself up to risk? Right.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
And you know what will happen, I suspect, is that right before it, you could get more premium in it by a few ticks. But guess what? That might be lower by then, and I'm thinking it's going to go
For
higher.
sure, because realistically, that premium should be in here right now anyway.
Right.
Plus the premium of the time leading up to it.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
It's gonna,
Yeah, no, I like it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it would make sense to wait, right?
Right,
For sure.
right,
Just,
right.
I mean, realistically, you could get in it, 3 minutes at a time, like we do with the oil trades.
Exactly.
Realistically, because that way you're not, you'd hate for the market to just move against you prior to the news coming out,
Right.
because that's really not what you're trading at all.
No,
You're just
it's not.
trading
I'm trading
the
that
news
news
and after.
I'm
Yeah.
trading that news. Yeah, no doubt. And 877-927-6648. Let's take a look at the what we have inside the Dow that is moving out here. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Larry Pesavento, if you bought the euro at $1.1010, place stop at break even. There we go.
It's always nice when you can place your stop at break even.
It's beautiful. So inside the Dow Industrials, the move is out here today. The strength is
huh?
Nike is up
and Apple.
1%.
Geez, and Home Depot.
Yeah.
Talk about big company. Yeah.
It's huge. Apple is up 0.7. Walmart is up 0.7, and Home Depot is up 0.6. Cisco is down 2.5%. Maybe I want to just make sure they didn't come out with their numbers yet. Most of these tech companies, next week. Next week's a monster, folks.
That's not next week.
Oh, that's November. That's right, November 16th, huh? Look at that, though, man. What's going on? Cisco is getting taken apart here.
Ericsson miss.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Juniper indicated low after Ericsson missed. So Ericsson.
Yeah, no, Cisco falls, Juniper indicated lower, so those two are lower after the Ericsson miss.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's Cisco, folks. This is, and there you go.
It's a rough couple days.
Rough couple days, and you can see it's going right after
Yeah.
the swing point, taking the swing point. Let's see,
It's almost
5.7.
at that next swing point.
Yeah, it's gonna blow that swing point away. Let's see, so it's 7.5 million. Yeah, we've only done 1.2.
1.9.
1.9, so that's downtown.
How about Apple? Take a look at Apple. Apple's doing well again. Dollar moves up in Apple every day. Big moves. I mean, look
Yeah.
at that. Yeah.
117.22.
So they stopped selling the phone completely, right? They cut their losses.
Yep.
I think they said they estimated the revenue down like 2.3 billion in
Right.
profits. Might have even been profits.
It was profits. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pull it up. It's profits. Yeah. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 36. NASDAQ is up 1.5. S&Ps are up 1. We're going to break back.
If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, consider the new Market Safe Focus Commodity CD from Everbank. This 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 6 equally weighted commodities, including gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, and sugar, in one powerful CD. With annual pricing caps of 50% per component, you could earn up to a 50% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The October 13th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So Dow right now is up 31. You get the NASDAQ up 2, S&P's a flat. And, bottom line is that you went south yesterday, and we went south, folks. We went south, volume expanded. We'll see if we get this bounce out here today with light volume, that would be setting up a next run down, a small A to B equals C to D in the marketplace. So a lot of these stocks took some big hits, man. I mean, I was looking yesterday, a couple people were calling about GE, and GE's under. But my take is that the market wants to get down to this, Brexit deal here.
Yeah.
And GE's already under it. And that's a heads up. And then Honeywell fell out of bed a couple days ago, last week. Yeah, exactly. That went under it.
In a flash.
3M is approaching it. You're 169, and the top of it is 170. No. 167.
Yep.
United Technologies, UTX. Yeah, look at it. It's right next to it too. So, it's intriguing. Like when you get, that's four of. Let me go look at IBM for a second, because that's four of the biggest stocks inside. IBM's still way up there, actually, compared to where it is.
They are, yeah.
But compared to where the Dow is trading, versus those.
Yes.
You're talking about the top of that low is 17,355. I guess it's not that far down, actually. That's, 650, 750? It's like 800 points.
Yeah. You have some big companies carrying the Dow up on the other side, right?
Yeah. Apple.
Right, that's for sure. That was the one that's coming to mind.
Yeah, and Intel, I believe, INTC. Let me just see where Intel's been.
Is Amazon in the Dow?
No, but Intel
Why isn't Amazon in the Dow? But good.
It's just not an NYSE stock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's a NASDAQ stock.
Yeah.
So that's that'd be one of the monsters in the
sense.
NDX.
Sure.
You know,
Oh,
if we
of course.
now Amazon is coming out.
I just
with,
mean for like a pulse of everything.
Oh no!
You know, it's like
listen,
that should.
there's arguments being made. You know, so the Dow Industrials, how they started was that's when it was always the trains. It was the industrial empire of
Sure,
the United
okay.
States growing up. So there's been. That's how Microsoft really got in it. That's how Intel got in it, because they're saying that that's the industrials of
Today, I would
today's
agree,
age.
right? I mean, I said that, like, you know, not just because they're so big.
Oh, yeah,
but
no,
because
it's-
it's like a pulse of what's
it's-
going on. If
right.
Amazon's
It-
rocking and rolling,
it's-
things are going to be okay probably, because that means like internet commerce is
Yes.
rocking and rolling.
It is. And did you see that? So Amazon, folks, is, you know, they own Fresh, which they bought Fresh, and that Fresh is a food delivery service.
Okay.
They bought that a few years ago. But they're going to now get in the
Food delivery?
not only food delivery, the food brick and mortar store business.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, listen to this. Here, this is amazing. Okay, so this is just unbelievable, actually. So the big thing out here today is the music, too. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that.
Keep scrolling down, I think. Oh, wait. Hold on. We'll try and find it. Go ahead. What are they going to do?
Well,
Tell us about it, because
it's brick. It's unbelievable. It blows my mind, actually. Okay, it's going to be brick and mortar, right?
No, that's online. Okay.
They're actually going to have brick and mortar. They're going to have a delivery service, and this is what they're going to expect them. So the
There you
article.
go. Amazon to build convenience stores.
Yeah. Listen to this.
Okay, Amazon is planning to build convenience stores and develop curbside pickup locations for food shoppers in its latest move to expand into groceries.
Yeah.
Wall Street Journal. Amazon stores will sell perishable goods, including milk, meats, newspaper said. Setting customers in the store will also be other items, longer shelf lives, same-day delivery. Yeah, they're just incorporating. They're just going to somehow incorporate this into like their supply chain, right? Like they need a jumping-off point for deliveries anyway, so they said we probably have to have real estate. You know, think about it. They need, locations. They probably don't need huge
I'm
locations.
going to build them something down in St. Pete.
Good.
I'm going to call them right up, man. I got a couple good spots that they could, right in the middle of the city. Yeah.
I mean, man, it would not be a good time to be a Walmart if you hear they're actually going to start retail locations, because that's the only thing Walmart has over them at this point.
I know. Listen, it blew my mind. And
Look at Walmart, whose main selling point has been its physical reach right away. I don't even have to read the rest of it. That's the point where it's like, man.
And what they're talking about, folks, is that that on your cell phone, right? So let's say you get used to it. On your cell phone, you just tap a few items in, right? If you go and buy in your car, you can pick them up,
Customers
right?
can purchase online, drive to the parking lot of a Walmart store, and have their orders delivered to their cars, even as Amazon uses fresh grocery service. Prime membership, keep customers loyal. Walmart's trying to create a bigger online experience. So I'm sure, grocery stores, they're going to do the same thing, right? You order it online, you just go pick it up.
Right.
So they're really good at that warehouse type.
Right.
So maybe there's going to be small little where they have all the items, and they're just packing it immediately, right? I bet.
And it's probably going to be robotic.
We've all seen what the Amazon, everything looks like. Computers swiping things into different packages. Yeah, you're just going to enter in the products.
And
a box is going to roll around, and everything's going to get pushed in.
You're going to be out with your friends tonight. I'm going to be out. And you're going to say, hey, did you order on Amazon yet?
Yeah.
And you say no. I say, why not?
Yeah. I know, right? I know.
And then we're all going to start ordering from Amazon.
I mean, there's one thing they do. They have great customer service, and that's a huge thing to have faith in. You want to order, you want to get the right things, you want to get it on time, especially if you're talking about groceries. And is it going to be here today or tomorrow, right?
And then today, they're starting today.
The streaming less than $10. Yeah,
$4. It's going to be if you're this one.
Okay.
I believe that's $10, but if
Prime customers would pay $7.99.
Okay, so this is it had $4 today in the journal.
Oh, did they?
But yeah. Okay.
This is not details. Echo only subscription plan. So that's for if you have the Echo.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can only use it on one. That's how that worked on the single device. So,
but what is cool, that Echo, I saw it. So, I think 60 Minutes this week had something on artificial intelligence a little bit. Okay. It is interesting when you start thinking about everything, and people. And so for the Echo, you buy the big item, right?
Yeah.
And I know Nico has one, right? And he loves it, I think.
Okay.
But you have the big Echo, but then you can put these little pods that are like $40 to $50 in different rooms.
Okay.
So you can be in any room in your house, and you can just talk, and it hears you. So you really think about that. Imagine, I mean, that's pretty close to like wherever you are in the room, you can just be like, start playing this music, turn on the washing machine, make me coffee, turn on, anywhere in the room. And it's like, that's here right now.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
Then they can hear everything you're doing, too.
That's where you just like, wow, if that's the case, like, and really it's like, you don't need this big wiring. It's like you just buy, and everyone can understand. They're all hooked up wirelessly.
Sure.
It's real easy. Everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people have a nice wireless network in their house at this point.
Right.
Boom, you just buy the pods, stick them in each room. All of a sudden you can talk to your computer and it does, and so we'll see. It's interesting.
No, it isn't.
It's fun to think about, and I think it's going to be here quicker, then combine that with the virtual reality advancement we're making, right?
That's no doubt.
And, who's the next guy that's going to come along and be the next, like, Bill Gates and Elon Musk that's going to, like, package that all and put together something amazing that'll change the whole house or something.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I guess I'm almost tempted to get one right now, right?
Get what?
The Echo.
Okay, yeah.
And the main reason thus far is like, is someone listening at the other end the whole time? Do you know what I mean?
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Just there's no question about that.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Right. They're listening and then they're analyzing everything you say. Just so, I'm serious. Why wouldn't they be? I mean,
right.
You're talking to a server, man. That server is saving everything you're saying.
Yep.
There you go.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 10. Nasdaq's down 3. S&Ps are off $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 12. You get the NASDAQ down 2. Let's go take a look at that CLZ. We'll take a look at oil.
Sure.
Now, oil's the
Battling with that $50 price point.
It
right?
is. It is. So, intraday today, first leg was down. You know, we were up at, 50? Yeah, 51.60.
51.50. Oh, yeah. Dropped more than $1.
Yeah, look at that, man. That's crazy.
And then just
50.36.
bounced, right?
Yep. And so I suspect what we're going to have is that you're going to get the API numbers out after the close today, because normally there's one set of numbers that come out on Monday, on Tuesday, and then the supply numbers come out on Wednesday, but we'll have that on Thursday. So we're going to get both tomorrow.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens, because natural gas does not get pushed back, I don't believe, for whatever reason that is.
And natural gas right now is trading out, let's see, where is she? Look at that, it's 344. And the ABC structure up on that natural gas is 350. When it broke that B point, it broke the B point on the 7th. So, you know, natural gas, when I was talking with Andy last night, he was thinking that because the probability is higher now that Clinton would get elected, that the regulations would be going up, and that's why he was thinking that all energy might be going up a little, maybe pricing in what the production cost of it would be.
I mean, there should be some market anticipation of, like, regardless of who gets elected, a difference, I think, right? I mean, it would make sense that it wouldn't be status quo the same that it has been across the board, because it's 4 years, you know,
and everyone wants to make their mark.
Everyone's different, right? No matter who, you know, you really are. Like a president that's been there for 8 years, even if it's, you know, Hillary versus Obama, they're both Democrats, but there's a difference. And the market seems like there should be some, and whether it's so small, you can't keep track of when it gets priced in.
Right.
But I think there would be people who are, you know, if you're controlling big chunks on that of money and investments, you would have a pulse on what maybe could be different, because we're not talking about electing somebody for 2 years. You know, it's 4 years. There could be a difference over that time, for sure.
And when
you talk about energy, for sure.
And what has definitely happened, that the power of the pen inside the energy sector and regulations is pretty intense.
Sure.
You know, I mean, whether the Congress and the Senate can get along, that's going to be a whole nother deal. But the power of that pen is a big one.
Yeah,
you know.
That's how it works.
877-927-6648. One of the targets saying, let's say all one party will kill the market short term. You know what's interesting is that, you know, meaning...
I don't know what that means. But
I think what he means is that if the Democrats ran everything, you know, the House, the Senate, and the presidency. But that happened during Obama, and still nothing happened. There was 2 years.
More than nothing happened. It went straight up. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm saying in two years, what had happened is that
the world didn't.
They were still the politicians were still fighting. It was so crazy. They still couldn't get anything done. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, the market's hanging here, man.
Yeah.
Hanging here, waiting for me to go short the dollar.
How about gold? Gold's pretty flat, down only $1.
Yeah, it's I don't, you know, it's struggling here right now. It's you know, it's had a price spread today of 1251 to 1260. You know, I like how it's trading, but guess what? It's got to get some strength.
Yeah.
You know, but I would say that, you know, what's inside those numbers. You know, what's so weird, man, is that it's like when I think logically, and I look at the probability, it's like they should be going up in December.
Yeah.
And then when I'm looking at the market, though, I'm saying to myself, you know, those bonds don't want to go down.
Yeah.
And the dollar already made a full move, so it's like, okay. I mean, is it really going to be in there that they're arguing now about something else that maybe they shouldn't go up? And they could be.
They could. There's a lot of complex issues across the board, right? I mean, they can always find something, I think, and that's the problem.
They can always find something.
Yeah.
They absolutely can always find something.
That's the battle they're facing.
And the first thing that they would find, more than likely, is that good old British pound. You know? But they didn't really even know about that, because, let's see, because the minutes would have been, this is the last meeting. Yeah, so the last meeting, what did that, let's see, let me just do this for a second. FED, I want to see. So the minutes that are going to get released, 1 second.
Did you want the calendar or the minutes?
I can do the calendar, yeah. Where it's hiding here. Oh, here it is. So we're in. So this is going to be the September 21st minutes that will get released. Yeah. Okay. So now let's look at September 21st. Oh.
You can just type in whatever you're on that one. Just blow back up.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so let's see. I want to go to the pound. Yeah, this hadn't even taken place yet, I don't think, right?
No. Before that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
A little. Yeah, so the pound is still way up there, actually. It was below where it had been trading, but it certainly wasn't the flash crash and all this. You know? But that's probably in there. They're probably talking about that but they would have been talking about that the last couple meetings because that happened in June. Yeah.
I don't think they let just the pound direct them.
No.
Because it's such an isolating deal.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, if you're doing, if you're in Britain and just staying in Britain.
Yeah,
we've talked about it. You're fine.
You're fine, no doubt.
But that's why people were up in arms, because people don't want to just stay in Britain when they've been part of the Euro, where you can roam freely, work freely.
Totally.
So that's the context
that'd be like us just staying in Florida.
It would.
Or staying in Massachusetts.
It would be exactly the same.
Right.
You
don't even go visit another state.
You're going to college thinking maybe you want to move to the Northeast and try work and stuff like that.
Right.
And instantly you're told that that would be like applying to have a Canadian passport all of a sudden overnight.
Yes. Right.
Quite a difference.
Yeah.
I don't think that they'd tell you that you'd have a little bit more buying power with your currency. Might not offset. That's all. So there's two sides for sure.
There's no doubt, man.
It's intense.
There's no doubt.
It's a big deal.
Let's take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here, and this is a low volume market out here today, no doubt. You have Bank of America is up 6 cents. You got Advanced Micro up 9. Twitter's down 10. We'll break it back to Twitter in a second.
Okay.
Bristol Myers is up 81. You got Wells Fargo up 27. Let's go TWTR. So Twitter down 11 cents, $17.89. It's hanging there, man. It's hanging there for some news. Rejected lower price yesterday. Hanging right at this level. We'll see whether it can get in. I mean, it looks to me like it can gap right back up to 21.11. Where all I'm going there is that's just a.
I would agree. I mean, it's in the range that's been trading at prior to all this news, even of speculation.
Yes.
So from a risk-reward standpoint, I feel like there would be an adequate chance that there are suitors out there for a company like that.
And today's Wednesday, right?
It is.
Okay, so check this out. So at the beginning of the week, when it gaps down, folks, you really don't know what the volume is going to be. We're going to get a better understanding now because
it's going to be a big volume.
Yeah, 264 million, 163 so far.
Yeah,
that's another 100 million.
Right, it's coming into those higher levels.
Yeah, because it did. Let's see. Yeah, yesterday it did 49 million. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. We have the Dow right now down 9, Nasdaq's up 10, S&Ps are off 4. We're going to break back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
My
My name is Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability and host of the Trader's Edge Show heard daily here at TFNN.com. On Wednesday, October 19th at 5 p.m., I'll be hosting a special one-hour event, Trading Range Boundary Lines, where I'll teach subscribers how to identify hidden support and resistance levels, the kind that you definitely need to be aware of for your trading and investing. You'll learn how to plot major horizontal support and resistance, how to identify breakouts and breakdowns, and how to project the next price move. These support and resistance levels work for stocks, ETFs, futures contracts, currencies, and these patterns work on every time frame. By signing up for Mastering Probability right now, you get the first month of my newsletter service for only $49, and that includes October 19th's Trading Range Boundary webinar. Plus, if you sign up now, I'll include access to my 3 one-hour workshops, the ultimate trading signals, the ultimate reversal signals, and the long, short line that every trader needs to know. This is an investment you won't regret. For all the details of the upcoming workshop and reserve your seat today, visit the front page of TFNN.com now.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, swim lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the 3 hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 18. You get the Nasdaq off 11. S&Ps are down 4.5. And this thing wants to bounce. Looks like it wants to bounce around until the 2 o'clock level. But inside the futures, that WASDE report's going to be coming out at noon our time.
I'm going to jump on and listen to those swim lessons today.
Don't forget, you can jump right on, folks. Just go to TFNN.com on your cell phone. Hit Tiger TV. It's on the right-hand side. Just hit Tiger TV. You're going to get some great HD quality video plus audio.
Because that's cool to hear about anyway, in terms of like what the crops are like, who's growing what, who had trouble, what's going to be, low supply numbers.
Right.
It's just cool from the perspective of like that's the crop. That's a real deal. That's like the food, the real thing.
Right.
So what's growing, what failed, what hasn't met, what they thought it was going to meet.
Right. Yeah. And they're looking for a big crop.
Okay.
That's
things have been good.
Well, that's what Kevin said. They're looking for a big crop. Okay. And so it's so wild, folks. Like we don't get to see the country a lot where we live, but I've seen it a few times. And when things are growing, I remember like when Ed Young was with us.
Yeah.
I remember we were somewhere. I wasn't with him at that time, but I was somewhere. And literally, that year they were growing corn like at the side of expressways. Corn, and then all of a sudden the market crashed.
And it goes the other way, right?
It goes the other way.
When they're growing on the side of the expressway, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be a bit of a supply.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And it's pretty wild. We were down in Costa Rica, and it's pretty cool. In Costa Rica, folks, it's rice and beans is their big deal. So they don't export any rice.
Okay.
But they grow rice everywhere.
Cool.
Sides of the roads everywhere. There's just it was just amazing watching it.
The closest thing here I think of is if you go towards Orlando, we have those farms, right? You see the cows and the horses.
Yeah. Oh, big time. That's beautiful.
Plenty of cows.
Oh, plenty of cows. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. We actually, first time driving up to Dade City, we actually have hills. That was the only time. I was surprised when I actually saw hills.
Not many hills around here.
Not in Florida.
Not like at home.
No doubt about it. Market-wise out here, look at the good old King Dolls. I'm so glad. And what we were talking about, folks, is that I'm going to sell this doll.
Yeah, you're going to wait?
I'm going to wait.
to buy the euro.
Right, and this is beautiful
So you'd
because the
love to
dollar's
see
going higher.
Yeah, you'd love to see the euro go down.
Right.
Because you're bullish.
Right.
You get an even better price.
Right.
Some of those risk rewards for those contracts might line up a little bit better.
They will,
Yeah.
exactly. And so that's exactly two different things we'll end up at. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so when we start talking about it, the euro is at 110.45, and you're
Yeah.
110.16 right now.
There you go.
Yeah. So we'll see where it shakes out right before that report comes out. But bottom line is that to check it out, go to our website at TFNN, hit the Nadex banner. You can bring up the account, the
You
demo.
can watch, whether you're watching the grains,
Yeah,
right? Commodities.
You can do it.
You can watch the indices at 2 o'clock. You
Right.
can watch the currencies at 2 o'clock.
Right.
You can definitely watch gold.
And you can put all those trades on.
Gold at 2 o'clock.
Well, gold closed at 130. That's it. I know.
Okay.
I know.
You could trade a weekly binary maybe, but then you're open to more of it.
But so what you do, you just
So those would be active. Just
yeah.
the weekly
Oh yeah,
binaries.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, no doubt. And so yeah, that's good. IBB's breaking down. I like that.
That's good. There we go.
Needless to say, I'm not long the IBB.
That's for sure, man.
Yeah, totally. You stay right there, folks.
I don't think you're letting the cat out of the bag, though. Don't worry.
No, you stay right there, folks. We got a lot of great programming coming up for you. And I do want to wish everyone a happy and healthy Yom Kippur, because this is the holiest day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's it. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. Don't forget, we get swim lessons at noon. We get Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. Have a great one.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.